Alrighty, so I've just been doing some warm-up practice before I actually start testing this drift net fishing, and before I start, the reason why I'm testing this is because it got severely buffed like a few weeks ago. I just hadn't had time to test it properly, and so yeah, I've done like 20 minutes of testing so I can be like, so I actually know what I'm doing, because sometimes I would just start the method like without knowing what I'm doing, and then the first like half an hour wouldn't be very good XP, since I would be like not well practiced. Anyway, this video is also going to be sort of a mini guide on how to do this, since like creating a separate video for the guide isn't really necessary because it's quite simple. So I'm just going to fill up these 2 drift nets and then reset everything and then grab more stamina potions, and then we'll come back and start the testing hour. And then during the testing hour I'll just record tips or like how to do stuff as we go to make a makeshift guide. Alright, before we get started, let me show you the gear setup. So a dig site pendant, that's just to get here. You don't need to bring this if you don't want. These are required, else your oxygen level goes down and you'll die. Like, you could just not bring these, but you'd have to constantly use pufferfish, which you can get from fishing, but I don't know if you'd get enough to sustain 100% oxygen, so I wouldn't risk it. Just bring these 2, it's easier. Then flippers, so that you can run underwater. Of course, running is better because then you move faster, get stuff done quicker, get higher XP rates. I did bring anglers initially, but it's too heavy. You can't do anything with it. See, initially I did bring anglers, but as you can clearly see, if you've got anglers on, you're very heavy because angler's outfit is just heavy, so you can't run while you're in anglers. So that's why I bring graceful. You could just be naked, but keeping your weight as close to 0 as possible, then that reduces your energy drain, so then that's why I use graceful, and it takes it down to like 1. So with graceful, what are we at? 2 kg, close enough, man, close enough. And the merfolk trident, you can buy this if you want. It's probably very cheap, and all this does is when you equip it underwater and you poke the fish, I'll show you the areas they have to be in. It's like if they have a line of sight on the net and then you poke them with this, then they'll swim into the net. So this is why this is useful. Of course, increases your XP an hour loads because you're actively hunting the fish rather than just like AFKing and let them go into the net. Then inventory, you just got numelites, so you can pay to bank your fish. And so this is one of the buffs. You could bank all of your fish that you catch rather than having to go to this bank and then bank them here. So you can just bank them from down there, and you have to pay numelite to use it. Very worth it though. Then stamina potions, because to keep your run up, which is good for higher XP rates. And yeah, let's get started. So let me just show you where it is real quick. So initially going down, you have to unequip your merfolk trident so that you can actually go down, as it won't let you go down. Then you just swim on over here. Now this one right here, you can pay her. Now you can either pay her 200 numelites for 1 day of access to this area, or you can just pay her 20,000 and then you have permanent access. That's what I did. I just paid permanent access. Depending on how long you want to do this, it might not be worth it to get permanent access, but numelites are very expensive. Cost 500k for permanent access. Unless you're an Iron Man, then you might want to pay daily. Yeah, so that's how you get in here. They walk up in here. You can't equip this yet. Once you go through this little plant door, then we can go through and then we can equip this. And this warning is if you go into deep water, since you're walking, you'll drown, so you have to like, you can equip this here because this isn't deep water, but if you're in deep water, which is like the agility area, then you'll drown if you try to equip this. Oh, one thing I forgot, which I can do really quick. This is another buff they did. So Annette right here, she stores nets, and you can withdraw all of them, so you just have an inventory of nets, and you don't need any inventory spots free to like put fish in your inventory, since they get put straight to your bank. So yeah, you can give her nets. You can give her up to 2,000 nets, I think. Is it 2,000 nets? I think it's pretty sure it's 2,000 nets. Let me just go buy some I'll buy 1,000 nets totals just so we know how much I've started with. And so yeah, I'll start with 8 stamina potions, 10,000 numelites, and 1,000 drift nets, which I'll go buy now. On second thoughts, drift nets went up a lot, so I think I'll buy like 300. All right, well, when I combine these to the thing, I found this on the floor. I just thought I'd grab it and put it back on the floor now. So when I combine these with my other ones, I will have 300 total, and these cost me 5k each. They went up so much, dude. Dan, hello, man. Would you like some nets to hold for me, please? There you go. Thanks. All right, well, let's start that hour. Oh wait, I just forgot. I needed to check the XPs. Right, what XP we at? Because this activity, it gives fishing and hunter XP. Alright, that's all noted down. Now let's reset that and get started again. So first of all, you just set up the nets just by putting them there. So this is the first initial thing you have to do. And then as soon as they're both set up, you really just want to focus whichever one has like the most fish in front of it. So basically everything within like this area, like everything beyond this line right here, this line right here, if you poke anything beyond that line, they'll just go to the net. So if you poke this guy, he won't go to it. But this guy might go to it. If I poke him, and then we wait for a little bit. See how he's just going towards it, and then I'll get XP. There we go, bam. Then I poke this guy, and he'll go in. Poke this guy, he'll go in. There's a little delay, poke him, he goes in, now he'll go in. There we go. And so you just do that, and then because now there's no fish over here, oh wait, now it's full up. But if that wasn't full up and then there was no fish over there, I would then go to the other net because like there's no fish over here. And then banking, so you hit bank all, and it won't bank the pufferfish because you can't bank them. So then after you bank everything, you just destroy everything, and then continue poking at the fish. Oh, the timer is nearly up, and well, both my nets are full, so whatever. I'll just take these nets down, and then that will be done for the hour. So just to clarify, when I would withdraw, I'd bank everything, and then pufferfish, you can't bank them, so then I'll just discard them like that, and then I'll put the net up again. So as fast as possible in practice. Bam. Bam bam, and I had no pufferfish, so I didn't have to get rid of anything. Now, how many nets did I use in that 1 hour? I started with 300, so I used 80 nets. That's nice even number, very nice, 80 nets. So what have we got here? We used 80 drift nets, 400 pneumolites. Let me just withdraw 400 of these, and like we used 2 stamina potions and then 3 doses, but let's just say 3 stamina potions. So 80 drift nets times 5k, because they were 5k each, so that's 400k in drift nets used, and then we'll pull out all the fish that I got, and Merfolk Trident will just bank that. So oysters, swordfish, shark, turtles, lobster, tuna, manta ray, sardines, and anchovies. And you can't get monkfish or anglerfish because they require like quests and stuff. Or one requires quest, one requires favor. So before you go to the XP, right? So we got 425k in cost. Let me just smack that down. 425k cost in 1 hour, and then profit we have, oh no, it costs money. So that's okay, because it's okay XP, I'm pretty sure. So we've actually got 202.2k loss an hour, sorry, so minus 202.2k profit now. So we lost 200k in that 1 hour, but that's okay, because now we're going to check how much XP we got. And so we started with 13,327,879 with fishing. Let's just have a little look-see fishing. It's now at 13,389,479, which is, from a glance, that is super decent, but I'll work out that later. Hold on, let me just look at the Hunter XP. Hunter XP is now 13,937,397. That's really decent as well. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, we gotta do some quick maths. So it's 13,389,479, take away the original XP. We've got 61.6k XP in 1 hour, but that's a 99 fishing, but still, that's pretty decent. But it did cost 200k, so don't make anything. Now, to my knowledge, 61.6k fishing XP an hour is like very decent, and in comparison to barbarian fishing, which is like 60k XP an hour at 99 with no tick manipulation. I just gotta keep that noted. No tick manipulation. 160k being barb fishing, and this one's 61.6k. So, and barb fishing is probably less effort because you just click AFK, then drop your whole inventory, then go again. But then this gives Hunter XP, let's not forget. So let's work out the Hunter XP. 81.2k Hunter XP, that's so good. So let's compare the XP gained from this method between the best hunter method, or not the best hunter method, best hunt method with no tick manipulation, and the best fishing method with no tick manipulation. So 1 hour of this got me what 1 hour of barbarian fishing would get me, plus a little bit more XP, plus Hunter XP. So already, it's already better, like it's already more efficient than just doing bare barbarian fishing. So if we take the 61.6k XP gained from this method and then divide it by 60, being the barbarian fishing method, times by 100, that's 102.6% more XP in 1 hour of both of them. I would have got 2% more XP using this method. As for the hunter, then let's compare the hunter XP I got from this method, comparing it to the red chinchomber method, where you'd get about 130k XP an hour. So from this method, we've got 62.4% of the XP we would have got if we spent the hour doing red chins. So overall, we have 164% XP, if you see what I mean. We have 102% of the XP from barbarian fishing and 62% from the red chinchomber method. So this is like really efficient actually. But then it comes at the cost of 200k GPs per hour because of the drift nets. Or if you're an Iron Man, you have to take the time to actually make them yourself. So that you have to take that into account. Now, I don't know about lower levels, but if it scales correctly, like from 99, then it seems that if you've got like not 99 hunter and not 99 fishing, doing this to 99 on both of them is like very efficient. You'll do it like 60% faster than if you did red chinchombers and barbarian fishing separately. But then saying that, red chinchombers, you'll get no money because you're not hunting red chinchombers, and then fishing, you'll make a loss, lose 200k GP an hour. So maybe I'll do this for just fishing. So if I was in the situation, I don't know what I'd do, because I like red chinchombers because of the money, but then this is like 60% faster because you get both of the XP at the same time at like a very decent rate. So it's up to you what you do, but now you've got the information, so you can make an informed decision which methods you use to get 99 and stuff. So a quick summary: the fishing XP an hour from this method is 61.6k XP an hour, which is 2.6% better than Barbarian Fishing without tick manipulation. Then you've got Hunter, which is 81.2k Hunter XP an hour, which is 62.46% of 130k an hour, which is the XP an hour you'd get from doing red chins. And this would come at a cost of 202.2k GP an hour. So on second thoughts, I probably wouldn't do this method if I wanted money, because red chin money is very nice actually. But if I didn't want Hunter, I just wanted fishing, this is like a decent way to do it. But then I may as well just AFK Barbarian Fishing. I don't know, it's up to you what you decide to do, but if you need to level both, this is quite a good option, because you get the XP 60% faster, but you make no money. So if you're rich, you don't want no money, you just want fast XP, here you go. And yeah, other than that, hope you enjoyed, hope you learned lots of the new drift net fishing and such. I will see you at some point in a different video. Also, the membership code giveaway is still going on, and I will be giving them out at the end of this week, probably around Thursday, but I'm not sure. So continue to leave your comments and questions about Old School Mobile. Things you want tested, like a farm run on mobile, that would be something that would be pretty cool to see, because I can imagine a lot of people would be doing farm runs. And anything really you want to ask about it, then throw it in the comments, we'll make a nice video about it. And to win the membership code, you must give me a video idea, which I would use when mobile comes out, that I will do. So one that I'm pretty sure I'm going to use is 3 people, or maybe 2 people, both on mobile, try to duo or trio a raid. That'd be quite fun, because I'm awful and everyone else would be awful, and we're all on mobile, so we're awful even more so. So that'd be quite funny. The stuff like that, leave it in the comments and you'll have your chance at winning a membership code, and I have 5 of them. So yes, that's about it.